The leprechaun.
At least he does not have leprosy.
This is
That we know of.
This is not a Leprechaun podcast, guys. I promise.
Are
Welcome,
you sure?
everyone?
That means we are live. Hot damn.
Surprise leprechauns.
That. Sorry, readjusting camera here. Gotta find a spot where nearly everybody is visible.
Is that possible?
No.
Unless he zooms out.
That way we can get Kadia's dead body in the shot.
Oh yeah, Katya's dead body, which is not actually dead yet, but is in the process of getting there.
Ooh.
Maybe I can hurry it along. Just get it over with.
We haven't even gotten to your island yet.
That doesn't mean that. I mean, we eventually have to visit the island regardless. With or without Katya, it doesn't matter. It just means you. It just means you get to explain to her father why, how you knew her and why she's not here. Good luck.
Or we could just not mention her.
That is also true. It's like
Or meet her father.
you happen to come across a guy by the name of Malachi Swift, and he's just like, "Hello, my name is Malachi Swift." You're like, "Swift. Where have I heard that name before?" Oh shit, Katya. Oh, did you know my daughter? We knew her.
The name sounds familiar.
We knew of her.
Her? No, we knew a him. Must have been a different Swift.
Ah, that is true. There was that period of time for a while there. Have you seen my daughter? I have not. Sure.
Not recently.
Yeah, over there, and up there.
She didn't get explodified.
Not yet.
Okay. Let's.
So that's pretty much the recap right there.
No. Why is there? That's weird. Oh. All right. Who wants to do the recap?
I'm willing to.
Do it.
Go for it.
Okay, so we initiated combat last week with Aaron, and one of her cronies. The other one was chasing Haru, neither of which have come back, hoping Haru either murked the other guy or is just straight up leading him on a merry old chase.
I'm hoping he went to go find help in the neighboring city, since we are at the outskirts. Wink.
Was that mentioned in the plan?
It was not, but then again, him taking off and leading one of the vampires away was not in the plan either. So neither was where we are at the moment. Yeah.
Right. So we nuked the one vampire spawn-esque character. We don't know what he was, but I think we're running vampire spawn.
Oh, the guy that came up and bit you?
Yeah.
No, he was a vampire.
Oh, full vampire?
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was not aware that Dino got bitten. I need to take note of that.
I don't think it did anything.
It didn't do a lot because a lot of the bite has a lot more.
Oh, right. And you're like,
and
no, this is a bite.
And I did my draconic bite. Yep.
Okay.
That
There's
was
not gonna be any
after
repercussions to this.
I was in a holy barrier area, so I'm hoping not. We'll find out afterwards. Rip has not said that there's any effects from that yet.
Oh, yeah.
Taking note now.
It has also been not even 30 seconds since he bit you.
Yeah, fair. It's all kind of gone. in game time, it's gone quick. Out of game, there was a lot of shit going on, and we had a
Yeah.
So yeah. Also, Dino threw a lightning bolt as the very first thing he did, which did piss damage. Which is why there is a lightning bolt in the bottom right of the chat currently. I wanted to see what damage tonight would be, and I did 2 damage more than that first lightning bolt.
What?
By the
Good
way,
damage.
the number 26 haunted me all last week.
It did. It
Yeah.
showed up everywhere.
Tim did 26 damage, and it was just like, that's how you do it,
That's it.
bruh. But yes.
See?
Yeah, that's
Oh, I don't know why I cast twice.
Whoops.
That's the
Either
kind of damage
one
you should be
is-
doing.
yeah, either one is what a lightning bolt should be. But Rip had me roll, what was it? 5D
5d10.
Yep, 5d10, I thought so. Which summoned what was it? Just zombies?
Yeah.
Wasn't it 26 zombies?
Yeah. Which we kind of went through
yes.
pretty quick. Like we mentioned earlier, Vert has a anti-necrotic effect thing going on, so
I think it's called Aura of Life.
I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
and
It
do you
gives-
have Beacon of
I also have Beacon of Hope up through
Yep, I
my
thought
armor.
Yeah, and only you, Dinok, and Asta, I believe, are affected by that.
because no one else was in
That's it.
range.
I thought it was
But-
Get that was in range, not Oster.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no,
yeah.
Asa has been like right where she is, or a little bit further down.
Okay.
So yeah, it's because Katya. The original plan was for Katya to teleport with Yet behind everyone to form a pincer attack. Unfortunately, Yet had a turn first and
Grew
got
inside.
big. And Dimension Door, right? That's the spell you used.
Mm-hmm.
Can only take creatures of equal or smaller size as the caster. So
Yep.
a medium-sized creature trying to take a large. Yeah,
Did not work.
So Katya appeared where she is now.
I didn't even get to
and-
move after that. It was just instant murder.
Yeah,
Like I couldn't teleport away. I couldn't misty step. I couldn't put up a wall of force. I couldn't polymorph. I couldn't do nothing to protect myself. It was like, hey, nice of you to join me. Now die.
To be fair,
And-
Aaron did say kill the pretty one.
Well, she's not dead yet, so Egan has not been successful.
by the way, this is Egan,
He's a jerk.
who is the Bone Claw, right?
Yep.
That's
I
what
keep forgetting the name of.
That's what he was due to the inner, like the kind of like the whole. These two actually have a kind of a unique scenario where the two of them are being like corrupted and warped by the magic and energy of the sleeping king, making them
Yeah, that sounds
more,
about right.
making them more than what they appear to be, but base, yes, a bone claw.
Yeah, so he was a Bone Claw. Now he's evolved Bone Claw.
Yeah.
Bone Claw Mark II.
Electric Boogaloo. Necrotic Boogaloo, actually, wouldn't it be?
Ah.
Semantics. But yes, Katya failed to teleport, got murked, and now Egan is trying
Harassing
to...
Asta.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Trying to bad touch Asta.
Sorry, what?
The boner's trying to get you.
No, thank you.
Anyway, Aaron, the necromancer, is walking away to look at something that we the party don't know, because there's
Hey, nobody knows where Katya is at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah,
it's
we basically
dark.
kind of can't see much beyond here, just because of tree line.
Well, and you guys also do
There's
know,
a ridge here.
and I will give you, because you are basically where you have done the recap. So bravo, take your point of inspiration.
I'm gonna need it tonight, apparently.
Probably. But like I said, all of you guys are relatively intelligent. You know, even though it's only been like 30 seconds, that you have not seen any
Anything.
sight of Katya. You haven't seen any magic of hers or wild explosions or anything. You have not seen.
I don't have those anymore. Come on.
It's been a short amount of time since that's been a thing. I'm giving them a little bit of a break here.
Okay.
There has been no indication to you guys that Katya is present on the battlefield.
And yet has run up next to y'all at that point as well.
And yet, who the plan was to teleport down is now beside you. So you guys are intelligent. You guys can make assumptions, but assumptions kill. Speaking of killing, let's get back into this initiative.
Nice segue. I like it.
Look, I have some pent up aggression I need to get out. That doesn't involve my hand, because while my hand is not broken, I may have fractured. But that's that.
Oh no.
Okay.
It's
see,
pretty-
I was
it's
not.
pretty black and
I was
blue.
not sure where you were going with that.
It's pretty black and blue, and my one knuckle looks to be inflamed, like the knuckle itself, not the skin around it. So, yeah. We ended at the end of the turn order, so that will bring us to Yet.
You are free to kill me
You
if it will
are-
help bring you happiness.
Yet
No.
is going. I don't believe Yet raged on the last one.
You
I
are
Yes.
raging.
Because
You're huge.
you're raging, so you're large, and I
thought I still had
enlarged you
retreat
from.
up. Or did I cut that for rage?
No, you're still raging.
Okay.
You're raging because you're large because you're raging, and I made you even bigger with enlarged.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hi, Egan.
Give me 1 second. Go ahead and roll your attack.
Yep.
Massive elephant man's bearing down on him.
Does a 23 hit?
Let me double check. 23 is his armor class, so aggressor wins. So you do just hit.
Damn.
Sweet. Do you want me to roll both attacks and then damage, or I will do damage?
It's up to you.
Don't forget, because of enlarge, you should also be adding some kind of a die size to your
Yeah,
weapon.
it's an
right?
additional D4.
Okay.
Additional-
But you also have advantage on all strength checks and strength saving throws.
I guess I. Okay. 4 on the 4. Okay, on the
Yeah.
D4.
Or is this one-handed or two-handed?
I'm two-handed.
Okay, so
And
8
then
plus 4 is 12. Plus rage bonus. What's your rage bonus?
3.
3. So 15 so far.
And then I also have my one. Where'd it go? Looking for the damage. Because I know I get elemental cleaver. Okay, one more d6 of lightning damage. Nah.
Okay.
Not horrible.
You crack into it, and the electricity that courses through your hammer kind of dissipates amongst its bones, but the impact seemed to have had an effect.
Yeah.
That's your first swing.
Yep. Second swing. 18 will miss.
Oh.
18 will miss, unfortunately. Egan is going to use a reaction. Yeah, he's gonna use in place. So what he is going to do is he is going to attempt to hit oh, he might
That's
miss.
not a heavy.
That's only a 17 to hit.
That misses.
17 misses. All right, so his reaction fails. So, all right. Does that end your turn?
Bonus action. Where did that go? Where did that go? I was looking at stuff. Yep, as a bonus action, I'm going to chuck him.
Gonna throw.
Gonna throw. Two.
He gets a saving throw on that, right?
Yeah, he gets a succeed on a strength save.
That's a natural 2. He will fail.
Bye.
He's very strong, but even on a 2, that's only like a 10, so...
And each square is 10, right?
Yes.
Okay, so basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to move him.
Well, you get to move him 10 feet from where you are.
It's 30 feet. But yeah, 10
Right.
feet from where I am.
So basically 3 squares from you. So pick what direction or where you want him to go.
I want him to go right in the sandwich in between me and
Oh. Here, catch.
So you're gonna basically gonna put him right there.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, he failed his save, so he gets chucked. Boom.
Yeah, the save for that is 18, so
Okay, good to know.
good luck.
I mean, it's
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 doable.
for him, it's just under a 50% chance for him.
Yeah.
So, anyway, bonus action, yeah.
Yep. Bonus action.
Okay.
And movement.
That's your turn. At the end of your turn, Erin is going to use her last 2 legendary actions of this round to command Egan to attack. She's going to just kind of look up and be like, "Don't just get thrown around, attack!" And with that, Egan gets to immediately take his attack action. Since the Elephant Man is no longer within range, Egan is going to make 3 attacks on him.
Okay.
So first one is a 29 to hit. The second one is a 26 to hit. And the last one is... So those will all hit.
I don't like that last number at all. That's a scary number.
So, woo! That's 15 points of piercing damage. I think he's resistant, right?
Well, here's the question.
Uh-huh.
Are Egan's claws considered magical?
No.
Okay, then yeah, resistant.
Yeah, and remind me, he's immune to necrotic damage, right?
Yes.
So that's the only part of these attacks that are going to get through. Is going to be the piercing, because the rest of the attacks are considered.
Okay, so that's what'd you say? 15. So that's 8.
Yep. Sure. Oops, I didn't break down that. Oh, okay.
If they were magical, they'd be necrotic damage.
Okay. The next one is 12, so down to 6, and another 12 down to 6.
Wunderbar.
That is legendary action. That brings us to Aaron's turn. Actions. That. She continue her walk over here.
Uh-oh.
Oh
She'll
no.
look down and smile. She's gonna make a med. Katya, can you whisper or message me directly how many failed and successful death saves you've had, please?
Yes, let me see. / whisper. GM.
Either that or
Is that
on
how you do it?
Discord. I believe so, yeah.
Okay. Unrecognized command. Okay. Hang on while I find it back. I know how to do this. Oh, it's /W. GM.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay. She's going to smile. Turn her back.
That's a scary. That is scary.
You're telling me. Why is she waiting all that though? That's what I want to know. It's like, what happens if Katya does die? What is Aaron going to do with her? There may be no Katya left to rescue. But I guess we'll find out.
Aaron is going to cast Fireball for her action. And she will do so at that level.
That level.
I'm just not telling you guys for the sake of
Yeah.
narrative. Just narratively, you wouldn't know. So I need Dino, Valinar, and Yet to all make dexterity saving.
– 19.
Five.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
4.
Oh, this is not looking good.
This is gonna. Yeah, that's.
Valinar, you
Unless
said
you wanna
19?
reroll it.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you guys all happy with that result?
Question: where did the turn order go?
Oh.
Uh-oh.
There you go. I must have clicked a button and it made it go away. My bad.
I'm not happy with it, but I'm hoping.
You're hoping she rolls its crap like you?
I'm hoping Vert can pick me up right away because no matter what, I'm going to go down.
Uh-oh.
Well, for me, it depends, but
You all fail.
Yep.
and you all will take 32 points of fire damage.
Yep, I'm down.
Oh,
Go down
I am somehow still up.
for concentration break.
Which means is now
Yeah.
just large.
Yeah, which way would you like your... Or, I'll tell you what 2 squares would you like your elephant to be in? Do you want him to be here, 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 or here?
We'll put him in there.
These 2?
Yeah,
Close to the fight as possible.
Okay.
close to the cleric.
You are fine on your concentration check, Valinar. Yeah. You're rolling
Yeah, half
22.
16. Yeah.
You're good. Not. She sees Enoch go down. She grins.
Oh yes, according to plan.
Yeah. She will command Egan to. She'll say, "Egan, finish him." That'll end her turn,
Oh,
bringing us to Egan.
oh no. Oh,
Egan, being
interesting.
given a command, will rush up to Dinoc,
Mm.
and he will attempt.
Oh, good lord. Actually, that
Never
makes
do that
perfect
again.
sense because she specifically does not like Dinoc.
Uh-huh.
Like, she's gonna make
Uh-huh.
sure that you're dead. Oh no.
And Egan is going to make 3 Forsaken Brand attacks on you, Dinoc. You are down,
Oh, fuck.
so he has advantage. What's that?
no.
What's that, Valnar?
Nothing.
Okay. First attack. First attack is a 26. That hit.
Hit.
Yeah? That's an immediate 2 death failed saving.
Oh, wow.
Second attack.
This is bad.
Yeah. I was expecting to be the first to die. How dare you take the glory?
I'm not lying. This might miss. Your AC is 15, even while you're on. Is 15 right now, right?
As long as mage armor didn't break.
Mage armor is on concentration, so it wouldn't break.
Yep.
I shit you not. I rolled a 14, even with
Holy!
advantage. Even with advantage.
Wow. But he still has a third attack.
Third attack. Valinar. Yeah.
Mhm.
You guys have the best view of as you guys are both right beside and above. You watch as Egan rushes up and immediately plunges one of his hands with claw-like fingertips into Dinoc's chest and immediately follows up with another one, but as he rips the other hand free, the body shifts just a way that just barely misses Dinoc's chest, diving into the ground. And his other hand rushes forward, plants itself into the ground beside Dinoc's hand as I rolled double natural ones.
Oh!
That's fucking great.
Your dice love me!
Oh my lord.
Some dice too!
Oh, I was like, oh no, he's gonna die. He's gonna die. What?
The fucking odds!
Your dice are like, his story's not ending tonight, buddy!
It's like, even so, he becomes the next god of death.
Well, hold on, I'm gonna roll severity. Okay, that's... Now my dice decides to roll a natural 20.
Oh, okay.
I'm sweating. I'm sweating.
And we have just begun. That's Egan's turn.
Okay.
Holy
Oh.
shit.
Which means Valinor can pick him right back up.
Valinor.
Oh, oh Lord. That means I still have a chance to be the first one.
Well,
Brain, we get to you.
first things first. Valinor's gonna watch all that. He's gonna look at what's his name, Egan.
Yeah.
Egan.
Valinor's then gonna flip him off.
Okay.
We're gonna cast Mass Healing Word.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be, well, ignore the 14, everyone who has Beacon of Hope. For 1621.
Are you gonna give the 14 to Asta?
Sure.
Okay. Asta, you heal for 14. The rest of you heal for 21.
And then for my action, Valinar's gonna kick himself in his ass for not doing this earlier. Channel Divinity to throw up my Twilight Sanctuary.
Oh yeah.
That is something you have.
It is. And it's the same aura, so I'm just gonna leave that. You now have 3 different auras affecting you. I want you to know that.
Yes!
You are the Auramancer.
That's fun.
Would
And-
you say that his aura is strong?
Fun
Or-
fact, I'm not actually using Twin Mind.
Yeah, all of it's legit. And it's not that his aura is strong. It's more of that he has aura. Of course, only the weeb laughs.
Of course.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
And quick question.
Uh-huh.
From where Valinor is, can he see Kadia or
I-
Aaron kind of standing over Kadia's body?
You're
Might be able to see Aaron. There is a ledge there.
You're only 10 feet in the air, so you're like
Right.
you're barely
You're
seeing.
You're looking at Tim's chest. X.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
Tim is often hunched down because he's swinging low. So I would say you would probably just be clearing Tim's visual line, and you would only be able to see Aaron from where you are.
So I would have seen Aaron kind of walk towards the back.
You would
Like
have seen
away
her
from-
walk over here and then turn around.
Okay, we're gonna... Hey. We'll fly over there. We'll fly over here next to Tim. 'Cause I want to see what the hell Aaron is doing.
Okay.
And then end of my turn.
Just be out of his reach. So you get 17 temporary hit points.
17.
Nice.
Alrighty.
And that'll be turn.
Be your turn.
Fucking lucky, Dino.
Huh?
Yes.
I love that. That was. I was like, oh no, he's dead. He's. What?
Legit minions. What?
Mm-hmm. Pretty much.
I get a wawa?
So, that'll bring us to Dino.
Ooh, that's great.
Enoch, who does not know how fucking lucky he was, is going to, oh my, going to stand up, see, big scary guy right in front of him, but also knows.
Yeah, at this point, you're literally watching Tim basically make a break across the map, and you're like, "Huh?" Go ahead and make your perception check, because I know that's a free thing that you can make.
Nope, it ain't happening.
Are you happy with that result?
No, we're burning it.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, I got it.
Okay.
Oh.
You needed to beat a 7.
Oh, okay.
Hallelujah.
Because, I mean, Tim is a construct of your magic. It's not a very,
Yeah.
It is not a very hard DC.
I just kind of tap into my magical powers, just like, oh wait, that's not happening.
Yeah, yeah. So, You know.
And then
So now you are going to make an Arcana check, and you were trying to beat Aaron's DC stealth.
yeah.
Shouldn't be too hard for you, but it's a pretty high check.
But also my dice being what they are.
So go ahead and make an Arcana check. That's what you're trying to do.
Please, Arcana, be nice to me.
You should have a really high bonus.
How's a nat 20 sound?
You know, last I checked, that'll work. So you use your bonus action to kind of and snap that connection that Aaron had kind of briefly established.
Yeah.
As Tim moves and then stops and then just slowly drifts around, like turns around and just. You can see that he's a little annoyed.
Checking one thing real quick.
And you still have an action.
Yeah.
Oh, you're also prone. I didn't make that clear, but I'm assuming you're standing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I already said that.
Okay, I missed it. I'm so sorry.
Okay, I thought so. Was just checking something for Tim's turn, because... Oh... Oh dear. I can't do that, I just realized.
What you gonna do? You have your action, and Tim has his action.
Yeah. Just quick glance. How dodgy does this guy look?
Dodgy? You see him move very quickly.
Okay.
He grins at you, and most of his teeth are gold plated. He's pretty dodgy.
He's quick. He's pretty quick, but he's also not gonna be like the fastest person.
I guess we can try this.
He probably has a better. Judging from your look, he's probably got a better dex save than everybody except for Asta. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
That's also not hard in your guys' party. No offense.
Okay, we're just going for something simple and tried and true.
Okay.
We're gonna just do 4th level magic missile.
Yeah, that just
You
automatically.
can't
hits.
miss.
That's fair.
Shotgun blast him.
Yeah, so that. How many at 4th level?
So 3,
Buckshot roulette,
4,
let's
5,
go.
6. You said at 4th level?
Yeah.
6.
Ah, crap. Yeah, we've got it set up weird.
1, 2, 3.
4,
9,
6.
13, 18.
I mean, that's not very good, but
But you
about
hit.
yeah.
So 18. Is that what I heard, Katya?
18.
Okay.
Dead Katya is still throwing out numbers.
Okay.
So Tim's a little upset,
Yeah.
and he's going to scream his rage out.
Ooh, okay.
Oh.
So let's see. DC 15 con saving throw, please.
Very high roll. Bonus. Oh,
Yeah.
Great. 11.
So
No.
it is pulled up to 20 feet towards. Yep. And it also takes 14 or 7 cold damage, depending on resistances.
Okay.
Now that is Tim's action.
Yep.
Um,
I think you guys are tapped. I mean, you have some movement left if you want to move, but
that'll provoke opportunity of attacks and. Yeah, any attack will, unless your dice love me, that'll most likely hit, and with the HP I have left, I don't think I'd survive.
True.
So Dino is just going to warily just like put his back 1 foot backwards a little bit, you know, hoping to not get hit. Which will be turned.
You did not use last time. So at the end of your turn, she will use 2 legendary actions
Here we go.
to raise them. Can I have made Dino do it last time? Valinor, you've been.
Me.
Oh, I did.
Hang on,
Oh.
real,
I did.
real quick. Dino,
Oh yeah.
temp HP.
Oh, hallelujah.
Yeah, go ahead.
That's a
Katya.
shame.
Roll
That was
5d10
only a
for me.
1.
Whoop, whoop. I get to help kill the party. I mean, what? Nothing. 33.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That voice crack.
I realized what I have just done to you guys. I'm sorry. I gotta have something to do, though.
There you go.
Just imagine, you could be dealing with this from my end.
Oh, I know. There's a reason why I forbid it on yours, right? Like I made it a whole subclass just so that I wouldn't have to deal with it. But I think it worked out better anyway. I like the Necromancer you're playing a lot better than the book one.
That's 35.
Yeah,
It is?
that's 30.
Oh,
Yeah. There we go.
okay.
I kept recounting. I'm like, am I counting this right?
Alright. That is legendary action at the end of her turn, or at the end of your turn, Dina. That'll bring us to Asta. I want to point out, Egan has gone from basically way over here, from way over here to all the way over here, without hardly using any of his own movement.
I would just like to say that Oxo was sitting here and just waiting for them to stop, and they just kept on coming. Those red guys, I was like, that's a lot.
Yeah, 33 of them. You can thank Katya for that.
You're welcome.
Can I knock them all down like dominoes?
You certainly can try. You have a volley of feature, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used it last time.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to do that.
You would like to do it again? Okay. I think what we did last time was you would basically target all of them in that square, in that 10-foot square. So those 9, I think, is what we did last time.
Uh-huh.
So basically, you can make 9 attacks, and you can use sharpshooter and all that jazz on every single one of them.
They're zombies, so their AC is
Abysmal. So, roll 9 attacks. While you do that, I'm actually gonna go grab a glass. I forgot to bring a glass down. So you make those attack rolls. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
Interesting. One of the glasses for sound effects.
Here, roll 9 times.
Consistency.
You know it.
6. Oh. Oh, okay.
That was 9, correct?
That was 9.
Aha.
One of those is a guaranteed miss, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Unless the air.
Thing is, I'm pretty sure that guaranteed miss still would hit their AC.
yeah, it does.
To be fair, the rest of those are some pretty happy numbers.
Very happy numbers. They're smiling at us.
Especially that 8th one.
Yeah.
Okay, I have returned.
I was just saying I had some pretty happy numbers there.
Yeah, looks like you only rolled 1 natural 1, so you only miss 1 of them. So go ahead and roll 9 sets of damage.
8, actually.
8 sets.
Oh yeah. Thank you.
I mean,
Why
I have
not?
to say that.
I'm kidding.
Dead. Probably dead.
I think they got like 20 some.
I mean, remember,
Very
coffee
dead.
player only gets added to 1.
Oh. Okay, well, good luck. That's a lot of numbers.
I'll sort through them here in a minute.
That's 8. I counted right.
Okay. Okay, so we have 11. So the first one is 11. And then that's plus 10. Hey, question, guys. Does the Oath Bow have a like a plus to hit or anything like that?
No.
That's pretty domino. I'll take it.
I think that counts as your one attack.
Lame, but fine.
Because you actually got 9 attacks.
Hold on a second. I had a hiccup on my end of things, and gotta reset. Huh.
Okay, that's weird. My Twitch is saying you're simultaneously offline and live.
Yeah, I had a I had a hiccup at like where my OBS disconnected or something like that, and it straight up just was like, and then it reconnected. So yeah, just do
It's
some
like
refreshing.
knockdown.
Yeah. She's under my followed section, though. It still says you're offline, but I've got your stream pulled up. Maybe. Yeah. We're good. At least on my end.
Yeah, it's just a black screen for me though.
Weird technical difficulties. I mean, stream seems to be working. So we'll have to just, I'll probably have to just edit these two pieces together and post. Shouldn't be that big of a deal. A little surprised by it, but we're just gonna keep rolling like nothing happened.
Well, at least you have the time.
Fuck you. But yes.
I know.
Hair.
I was gonna fix it for you, but you told me not to.
Let's see, is she?
What is this?
She is.
Sorcery.
What? What's that? Katya, what?
I think he was talking to his wife.
Oh, maybe. Okay.
Rip, just
Okay.
letting you know, I've refreshed twice and I still have a black screen.
What happened?
That's weird, because I've refreshed on my stuff and I'm seeing it fine.
Okay, I'm gonna close the tab and reopen it real quick.
Okay. You do that. While that happens...
Looks like it's going to me.
while
Okay,
that's
I see it now. We're
okay,
good.
Cool. Hmm. He unfortunately does not have a super image. Very image.
Interesting.
I'm thinking, Aaron will use a legendary action
Yay.
and cast a cantrip. Oh, okay. Well, he only has the choice of one. Pretty sure. Nah. She will cast a cantrip at you, Valinor, because you're flying in the air. This is Chill Touch.
Oh.
Oh, that's probably gonna miss. That's only a 17 to hit.
Yeah, that'll miss.
Cool. That'll bring us to Katya. Katya,
Yeah.
can you roll that whispered death save to me, please?
I just did. Remind me, is that considered a pass or fail?
I will remind you, if you would like, you have that D12 inspiration that I gave you that you're welcome to use if you would like. I'm not going to tell you on whether that's a pass or a fail or not until after everything's been decided.
Oh, well, it tells me here on the character sheet that that number is a success. So I will accept my success and move on.
Okay. Hey, you
Trying to
can't
get
blame.
you to burn that early.
Hey, you can't blame a guy for trying. And I'm not necessarily trying to get him to burn it early. We talked about it last week. Whether or not it was oh, excuse me. Okay. Whether or not
Sure.
that they could use it or not. So.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for that. At the end of your
No
turn-
problem.
The end of your
At the end of my turn, Aaron turns around and stomps me. Just die already.
Unfortunately.
No, not yet.
Nope, not yet.
I know she wants to.
She'll burn another. She'll do another legendary action and cast Chill Touch on Valinor again. That one will hit. That's a 27 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
That's 18 points of. Where's the damage type? Necrotic damage.
Oh, fantastic! Resistance because of my aura.
Yeah.
Okay.
But go ahead and make a concentration check.
Oh, yeah. Just in the off chance that I somehow roll a 1.
Or like 2 5s or something like that, you know. Because even though it was 18 reduced to 9, your DC is still 10.
Okay.
So
I mean, a 22 should pass.
yes, a 22 absolutely passes. So
It's scary when 22s don't pass.
Yeah.
that's kind of rare. So okay, that'll end Katya's turn. That'll bring us to yeah.
Thank God we're not fighting a bear. Preach.
I'll have to tell you guys why that's funny after stream. So all right,
I don't get it.
I'll tell you after stream. Yeah.
Okay.
It is Yet's turn.
Correct. Correct.
I get it now.
Yet is going to go. There. And then he is going to throw his hammer
Okay.
at Egan.
Okay.
And it's still strength because of class.
Mhm.
I keep forgetting that this is actually not a melee barbarian class.
Hey, I haven't been saying anything to you about it because A, it's your fucking build. B, my gloves have kind of been pulled off already.
Yeah, but I mean, the thing is like, that's a 34 to hit.
Yeah. That'll hit.
Jesus.
So, damage. Warhammer, How do we want to rule the throne version? One or two-handed? Because I could throw with both hands.
Well, I'm trying to remember if it's a set thing or not. Sorry, you gotta give me a minute. I gotta pull up the barbarian.
I mean, one-handed makes more sense to throw, but
Not necessarily with a warhammer though, because it's heavy.
true. That is true.
I can see him spinning in a circle before tossing it like the hammer.
It's like shot put.
I was thinking like throwing Bowser.
Come on, Bowser!
See ya next time.
So oh, interesting. We might be playing this a little wrong.
Oh boy.
Three.
Oh, wait, nope, here it is.
Ooh.
Okay. So the way that this is treated, it's treated as just like the weapon. So you're using a warhammer, right? Oh, warhammer. I was thinking maul. So maul, you could warhammer, you could throw one hand,
Okay.
and then you would, and then something else that you have to remember. Because it says here, it says the infused weapon damage type changes to your chosen weapon damage type, which I believe is lightning, correct?
Whoa.
Yes, it is lightning.
Okay. So you one-handed, you rolled 34 hits, 11 points of bludgeoning damage, plus 3 from rage, so 14. Go ahead and add an additional d6.
Yes. I shall add my d6. 2.
Two more.
Okay, so that's 16 points, and it's all considered lightning.
Yeah. And then
Well,
Just throw a
hold on.
weak lightning bolt.
Hold on, because I gotta tell you this. You throw the hammer, and it impacts against the back of Egan, and as it kind of scatters into lightning across the body, and it reappears in your hand, you notice that the lightning damage didn't seem to affect Egan in any way.
well, great.
But
Oh, okay. I see.
I want to remind you though, this is me being generous because this is a class that we don't normally have, and yet it's pretty new to you. With elemental cleaver, the very last part of that elemental cleaver, it says while you are raging and holding the infused weapon, you can use a bonus action to change the infused weapon's current damage type to another one from the damage options above.
Oh.
You have not yet used your bonus action, so you could change it to acid, cold, fire, or thunder.
I will change it to acid
Yeah.
as my bonus action.
Yep, that is your bonus action. It is it will now deal acid damage if you choose to throw it again, which you can do for your second attack.
Okay, which I am going to do.
Okay.
23 or 22.
22.
Actually, wait. There's more. Because of Giant's Havoc, while raging, I can add Oh, that's to the damage roll. Never mind, not the attack roll. You're good.
Damn.
22. Because I can add +3 to the attack's damage roll. I thought it was to the attack roll.
Ah, I see. No, that +3
Yep.
is going to be your rage modifier.
Yeah.
Okay, so unfortunately a 22 just misses as it kind of goes wide and then reappears in your hand.
Just like, damn it.
Anything else on your turn?
Bonus action, movement. Nope, we're good.
Okay.
Moving through all of the combat economics in my head.
Mm-hmm. So. Yeah, once again at the end of your turn, Aaron will use a legendary action to cast I have another choice. Chill Touch on Valinar. That's another 27 to hit. So 17 reduced to 9 points of necrotic damage, and make another concentration check, please.
That's a nat 20.
That'll succeed.
Ooh.
Valar is just gonna look at her and go, "Stop it!"
She sticks her tongue out at you.
Wow.
That'll bring us to her turn.
Quick note, end of Yet's turn. 17 temp HP.
You get that yet?
How much?
17 temporary HP.
Sweet.
Okay.
I'll take it.
Gonna move up. Yeah. Oh, maybe it doesn't. Well, that's annoying. Sorry, I was thinking something was a different range than what it was. Well, bean.
Beans
Mm-hmm.
Beans.
Magical fruit.
and toast.
Oh no.
Well, I
Did you
apologize.
know that cashews come from a fruit?
I'm waiting for the punchline.
I said I apologize, guys. I thought that the range on the spell was a lot closer than that. He will not move then. Let's check again.
Don't worry, the punchline is it's from a old YouTube video.
He is not happy about that.
Uh-oh. Is she gonna do something about it? If I keep asking, she probably will.
Oh, that's evil.
I love it.
Katia, you need to shut your damn mouth.
What's the worst he could do? Kill me?
Yeah, whole lot worse than that, my friend.
It's not my first time dying.
For Aaron's action. Oh wait, you got healed though. Not as evil now.
Darn.
You know what? She's gonna hold action.
Okay.
It's gonna move to Egan's.
Terrifying.
She's holding an axe?
Yeah, what's she holding it for?
She's waiting for me to pop back up. I swear it.
Egan, gonna 5-foot step, still within Tim's range. And he's gonna shove you, Dino.
Huh.
Can you make a contested strength or athletics check, please?
Oh no.
5.
He shoves you back. You will then step forward. Now that he has you outside of the aura, he's gonna take his other 2 attacks on you.
I was on.
Oh.
Rip.
Huh?
Would that not trigger my sentinel?
I hold on. That's a great question. I'm gonna look up the wording of Sentinel, because I think Sentinel is when you hit a creature with an attack.
Sentinel
I think
attack
so,
is
yeah.
when a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than you. That's your reaction.
Technically, shove is not an attack.
Right.
It doesn't deal any damage.
I mean, it could if there was like a vat of acid there. Of which there's not.
I mean, either way, he'll be attacking Dino with his other 2 attacks. So, that's a good question for when he's attacking.
No. It wouldn't have, because you would have prevented him from moving up. He doesn't have reach. You would have prevented the attacks, which is why I'm looking this up.
Yeah.
Sorry, thank you for bearing with me on this. I want to...
Because rules questions. I was like, wait, I have Sentinel.
Yeah, no, this is a good question. I don't want to look at the new rules. Give me the old 2024 rules, or 2014 rules.
the random blind pulling out a feat that has not been used in this campaign before.
Shoving a creature. Using the attack action, which is not anything special there, you can make a special melee attack to shove a creature to either knock it prone or push it away from you. The rules as written, it is an attack.
Interesting.
So, I will move him back. You can use your reaction to make that attack of opportunity. And see if you hit.
Of course.
You unfortunately a 22
Every
just
time.
misses.
If all I need to roll is an 8 on the die.
Oh my gosh. But I mean, honestly, dude, fantastic call, because that could have done a lot for Dino right here.
Yeah.
And I learned something.
No.
And I learned something new. I knew it was considered a special type of an attack, but I didn't think it was classified as an attack. I thought it was like because I knew it was part of the attack action. I just thought it was, yeah. So
It's non-lethal attack.
yeah, he'll move up and make 2 attacks on you, Dino.
Yep.
First one is gonna hit at the 29.
Yep.
Oh wait, that's 12 points of piercing damage, and 19 points of necrotic.
I'm still up.
Okay. He'll make his second attack. Or
Yeah.
well, technically it'd be his third of the history. That is a natural 20.
Oh no.
Oh,
Here's a question, Rip.
yeah.
Can I spend my nat 20 to counteract that nat 20?
You mean you want to use your... Oh, your birthday crit?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Okay, there we go.
Do you, so I'm going to ask you, do you want it to just negate the crit and make it a normal attack? Or do you want it to be a reroll?
Ooh.
Yeah, that's... Because a reroll does run the risk of another nat 20, which would negate...
But it also runs the option of him potentially missing.
Yeah. You know what? We're gonna let this D20 decide.
Okay.
High will be full reroll. Low will be just a regular attack.
Okay.
It is low.
Yep. So it's a regular attack,
Okay, so he still hits, just not a
and
crit.
Enoch immediately goes down.
How many hit points did you have?
5.
Oh, yeah.
Oof.
Well. Oh, also, as part of his...
But at least it wasn't a crit.
True.
Because that could have been a...
Yeah, with your HP, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That could have been lethal.
Well, I mean, it wouldn't have killed him. He can't deal enough damage, even on a critical hit, to go above your maximum.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think, anyway.
I mean, 95, so probably not.
Well, hold on. 2, 8, 10. He could get pretty damn close. His maximum output on a crit is 87.
Nice.
But also, As part of his Forsaking brand attack, you are unable to regain HP until the start of his next turn.
Oh. So you get to lay there for a bit.
That'll end his turn. That'll bring us to Valinar. He knocks down again.
Yeah, I also caught the whole can't regain HP bit there.
Yeah, but you also don't know that. You've never tried.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Valinar doesn't know.
Wow.
So Valinar gonna do what Valinar does.
Or is Valinor just gonna say fuck it? And
He doesn't have Fireball anymore.
I don't. I do have another nuke up, and
destroy undead?
yeah. What was the range on?
Isn't it like a 30-foot radius?
Well, not on that. I was looking for the range on Healing Word.
Oh.
That's Healing Word.
Should be like 60 feet.
Yeah, so he's within range of that. So I'm going to bonus action Mass Healing Word.
Okay.
So ignore the 10. That's going to be 12. 17 for anyone with Beacon of Hope.
17? Oh, yeah.
3d4 plus 5.
Yeah, so yet 17. And you would see that it does not affect Dino as he does not get up.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Whoops. Well, in knowing that, we're gonna kind of take a sec here to realize he did something. We're gonna actually move to try and take care of as much as I can over here.
Mhm.
Hey, look, that's neat. I already have a 30-foot radius for this.
Yeah.
You walk up, hug a zombie, and then start blasting them all?
Well, he's 10
We're
feet in the air.
That's right.
And we're gonna channel divinity for destroy undead / turn undead.
Yeah.
So what is? I love that destroy undead in the thing basically says see turn undead. If its CR is 3 or lower, it's automatically destroyed if it fails to save.
They're fucking zombies.
Yeah.
I don't even think they get a save, do they?
Well, that's what I'm checking. Wisdom save of 18. And if... Oh, he's not even in range. Never mind.
I'm gonna treat them like minions. They automatically.
Okay.
Poof. 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 Poof.
And then Valinar is going to look up at Erin
Mhm.
and just flip her off.
I'm a cleric, I swear.
And end of turn, I'm going to gain 16 temp HP.
He wants. She was holding an action.
Yeah.
She's gonna use that action, and as she kind of just and waves her finger at you, Valinar, you'll watch as three duplicates step out from her being as she casts mirror image.
Oh, crying.
Ah, joy.
That'll be the action that she was holding. That's the end of your turn. That'll bring us to Dino. Dino.
When he sees her do that, he just flips her off again.
You raised the other hand in front.
3 times.
Yep, I just had another gun.
All right. So, Dino, can you make a death saving throw? Oh, wait! Before you roll it,
Hang on. Where is? He has advantage on it from
Beacon of Hope. You're correct. So, Dino, can you do me a favor and whisper that to me?
How do I do that?
/GR. And then 1d20.
You can do it. You can do it that way, or on your character sheet, because there's a button for it, right? For
There
death
is
saves?
there's just a roll button.
Right. So when you go to your character sheet, and I'm just verifying by opening up one of my own. Give me 1 second here for this stuff to load. There should be like a die, kind of near where the portrait is. If you right click on it, you can change the roll to whisper or always whisper.
I can just send it to Dungeon Master.
That works too.
And I can set it as advantage. Holy cow.
Yeah. Let's see if it.
Here we go.
I saw it.
It showed up in chat normally. That's weird.
But also, it didn't show both.
Yeah, it didn't.
Because it didn't... Okay, I have to hit the roll button. I clicked off.
Gotcha.
Yeah, alternatively, using the Roll20 dice roller, you could just click DM roll and then roll it.
Mm-hmm.
It'll whisper it that way too.
Yeah, you can do /WGM, I believe.
Okay, can we count that as a learning experience and just retry it?
Absolutely.
Okay. This should work.
Okay.
Nope.
It did roll advantage, I think.
It says 2DM, but I see it.
Yeah.
That's got to be a hiccup between the Beyond 20 extension and everything else that's going on. So don't worry about that.
Yeah, from now on I'll just do it on the...
Yeah, it's not...
Roll20.
So if you... I'm gonna type... So if you do /W GM... Alright, you're gonna be that way. That's how it should work.
And then I just hit...
I might have a space in there that I don't need. I'm sorry.
Well, it gives me the shortcuts here to whisper a dice roll.
Yeah, it's the /W without the space. I put the space.
I tried that earlier. It didn't work because that's only used for messaging. For doing a GM roll, you can you do slash and it says GM roll, and you specify your dice, or you can shortcut it /GR and do your dice. That's how I was doing it.
Oh, okay. So yeah. /GR, and then 2d20 is what you'll put down.
Well, I'm just gonna try that now as a test to see how...
Yeah, go for it.
Learning experience.
Wow.
Introductory programming.
Yeah.
I see it.
And I did not see it.
Since this was an experiment, since this one was the experiment, we're going to count the other one as the 7 as the root. Yeah, it's in the... Okay, okay, start over here. We're going to count the 7 as what happened.
Right, because you would have had the advantage of the 3 to the 3 and the 7, and then the 7 would have been the result. So, yep. Cool.
What I rolled to rip just now was literally a nat 20 and a nat 1.
Oh my gosh.
Well.
Can confirm.
All right. If I had gotten that nat fucking...
Thank you. Thank you for that, D-Knock. Let's see here. Are you glowing? Valinar?
No.
Sorry.
Oh.
Technically, I think so. Cause hang on, let me check all my aura stuff here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, check the other one. So I think. Okay, technically, I have a sphere of dim light around me.
Okay.
And that is only from Twilight Sanctuary. Neither of the others give me any visual effect.
How do I want to... Don't really have to.
Oh,
So...
actually, hang on. I forgot to check one other thing. I forgot to check Steps of the Night. It doesn't really say, so...
You're fine. End of your turn, Aaron's going to use another legendary action to cast Kill Touch.
Of course.
Stop that.
Nope, that's a soft 20 to hit.
My AC is 20.
Aggressor wins. So that's 21 points of necrotic damage reduced to 11. And go ahead and make another concentration check for me. You just succeed with a 10. Okay. That'll bring us to Asta.
Asta. No, I'm pretty sure you can do it every turn.
Okay, using volley again.
Yes.
Okay, I have the... Right here is going to be your biggest area of target. That is a total of 7. Go ahead and roll your attacks.
Okay.
Hit. Hit.
Ooh.
Hit.
So pretty much, as long as it's not a nat 1.
Yeah, no, she hit. She would technically hit on a nat 1 if nat 1s weren't an automatic myth.
Damn.
Mhm.
5, 6,
Alright.
7.
All right, that's all of them. They all hit. Go ahead and roll damage for all of them.
I believe that was 7.
Okay. So you'll have killed 1 for certain. Two. Okay. You kill 2 of them and severely wound the other.
Okay.
Stop yawning.
Would you like to move, or do you want to stay where you are?
I'll join the pack a little bit.
Okay. At the end of your turn, Aaron will command. Will tell. Actually, sorry. Aaron's gonna basically just say, kill the one. She's gonna kill the one in the back. That archer's getting a little annoying.
Oh.
And Egan will use one of the pooled legendary actions to move his speed to here. This legendary action that'll bring us to Katya.
Question.
Yep.
Does that leave?
It leaves two ranges of opportunity. However, Yet has already used his reaction, but Tim has not. So Tim could take an attack of opportunity if he wished. Yeah, 31 will hit.
One more, please. For 34 force. Holy shit. Yeah, that was an 8, a 6, and a 7.
That fucking hurt.
That is 3 under
max.
max.
How about 3? Yeah, that fucking hurt. Alright.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. And add that's from last time.
Okay.
And that's all I needed.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I needed.
Okay. Alright. You are still unconscious.
Okay. Yes.
End of your turn. Erin will use one of her mythic actions to command her undead, and she's going to command Egan to take his attack action on Asta.
No.
1 second.
Asa, have you even been damaged this entire fight yet?
Yes, I have. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I hit her a couple of times.
What a shame you can't find them.
Oh, hold on a second. Oh, okay. Sorry, it's just gonna be a little faster for me to roll the damage this way. Alrighty. Okay. First attack on you is going to be a I'm gonna double check my numbers, but I'm pretty sure that's a 29 to hit. Yes, 29 to hit. You will take 8 points of piercing damage and 18 points of necrotic. Second attack is a 17 to hit. Asta?
Oh.
Okay.
Does a 17 hit Asta?
Beats, so yes.
Okay. So after taking that first round of damage, the second one deals that's 12 points of piercing damage
Okay.
and 21 points of necrotic damage. And then the third attack, I shit you not, is a natural 20.
Oof.
Come on.
He's on fire tonight.
There he is. I'll just take all of this and roll it twice. Ooh, that's a really good roll too. You're not resistant to anything, right?
Can I start now?
No. Really good roll. So on the natural
Not
20,
for Asta.
huh?
Not for Asta.
No. Yeah. I'm saying for Egan, he did a really good job. He dealt 60 points of damage total on the natural 20.
What? Well, I'm down.
Oh. Okay.
That was total, Katie.
What?
That was total. You had 71 HP, right?
Yes. And what was the last one then? Not total. Because you rolled 3 times. I got 12 damage, then 22.
She started these 3 attacks with 71 hit points.
72, but yeah.
She's down.
Oh no. I walked away for a second and she went down. Oh no.
You lose Hunter's
Valar
Mark,
yet.
and you also are unable to regain hit points until the start of this creature's next turn.
Oh no.
That'll bring us to Yet.
That does bring us to Yet. Yet sees this guy take Asta down.
Mhm.
He's going to throw his warhammer at him.
Okay. No, yeet!
Very, very hard.
Yeah. Yet, yeet.
First one's a miss one, and the second one's a miss.
Oh.
Buddy. He's kind of
Dude.
found your rhythm as you throw it. He just kind of either deflects it with his clawed hands or just moves to the side. His eye is seemingly locked on you as his next target.
Uh-oh.
Anything else for you yet?
Not yet.
I guess that was my action, and Channel Divinity is a full action, so. Wait. Let me look at something real quick.
Mhm.
I'm going to do something very surprising to a lot of people.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to drop my rage and bonus action cast Shield of Faith.
Okay.
That is surprising. What?
Your AC will go up by 2.
Yep.
Are you wielding a shield as well?
I normally keep one on my back, at least.
Right, but I'm saying if you want, you can also pull that out, because that doesn't take anything.
Yeah, I might as well.
Yeah, because Warhammers are one-handed, or can be one-handed, so...
Yeah, I might as well.
Okay. So you shrink down, pull out a shield, and cast Shield of Faith on yourself. So...
Yep.
Concentration... Okay. That'll end your turn. That'll bring us to Aaron's turn.
Gets her legendary actions back. Now that Enoch is gone, she is going.
Anyone other than me think this might be where our story ends?
Yeah, I'm starting to really feel it.
That's not the right one.
I've been feeling it for a long time. I don't know.
Well, I also hate to say this, but the only time Valinar's ever seen someone not take his healing is they've been dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's thinking, oh no, Dino's dead. Shit.
And he just saw Asta get knocked down by that same creature.
Shit.
Yeah.
Erin is going to hold a spell as her action and is going to wait for a minute. Or for a moment before casting.
Dang, a minute's a long time.
Yeah, I know. That'll bring us to Egan. Egan is going to run up to you. I think that was 40 feet. I'm sorry. I think that's 30. Yet, and is going to make 3 attacks on you. First one is a 28 to hit.
That hits.
You take 13 points of piercing damage and 26 points of necrotic damage, and you are just outside of the range to reduce that. So 26 and 13 is what I said, so that's 39 points of damage total. You need to make a Constitution saving throw for your Shield of Faith. As he runs up and takes this first massive strike across your chest.
Does a 26 save?
Yes. Half of 39 is 20, so yeah. Second swing, as he swings with his other hand. 25 to hit? I don't know what your AC would be at now.
My AC is currently at 21.
Okay. That's again 13 piercing, but the necrotic is much lower this time. It's only, it's also 13, so 26 point of damage total on the second swing. Need another con save.
20.
You're good. Third swing is a 17. That'll miss.
Yes.
Yeah. That'll end his turn. You do not resist any of the damages this time since you were not raging.
Yes. I was just
Uh,
thinking higher AC, maybe.
maybe. That's the end of his turn. That'll bring us to Valnar. Now I know
Well,
I know
zombie.
you don't know this. I know you don't know this, but all of your allies can now be healed again.
Yeah, but Valinor has no idea about that.
He's concerned that this might be it.
But you do know I can be healed.
Well,
Yeah,
you ain't
but-
lying.
The only problem with that part, though, is Valinor at that point wouldn't even waste trying to heal them because he's at this point he thinks they're all dead.
Well, here's the other thing though. Does Valnar need healing?
Yes and no.
So I mean,
You said about half, so
Mhm. And this is why the reason why I ask is because I do not think this is out of the realm of realisticness. Is if you yourself need healing, there's no reason why you wouldn't try to target downed allies even if they weren't able to be healed. given the fact that if you're casting a multi-person spell, that they're within range. Even if you know it's not going to affect them, it's still kind of like a, like a please Geisma kind of a thing, help, etc.
Yeah, and
But it's up to you on what you want to do. You said you're at half, so you're probably looking pretty okay.
yeah. I mean, I'm a little under half, but okay, I do still have. Okay, I was worried I didn't have any more multi-heals. Because I've used up everything above 3rd level. I only have levels 1, 2, and 3 left.
Oh no.
That's why I was...
You should save at least one level 3.
Yeah. Dang it, Katia.
Sorry.
Let's see if I can...
Getting angry at Katya posthumously.
While they're for being dead.
Yeah. Like she chose this path?
No! Valnar's angry at Katia because how far away she is.
Oh.
That way.
Literally, she's like 10 feet away. She's been like 10 feet away every turn for me to heal her.
Yeah, I
I could get
know.
within 10 feet away.
Why do you think the zombies keep coming?
Yeah, you can't really get to a position where you can get everybody.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Katya and Asta are 140 feet apart, which means even if you split the difference, that's still 70 feet away from each of them.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
Well,
you gotta pick.
Katya, whom you can't actually confirm where she is, or Asta, whom you definitely know.
Yeah, that's also true.
yeah.
Pick your favorite, Valinor. No, I'm kidding. It's not how that
I'm
works.
my favorites.
Katya's pissed me off a lot. She can stay down.
Well, let's go ahead and use Mass Healing Word. The lowest level of it.
Which,
So,
Dino,
for people with Beacon of Hope, that is going to be 9 HP.
so Valinor, Yet, and Dinok all get 9. Asta gets 6.
HP. You heal.
There.
Yep. For 6.
Yeah. Okay. And then we're going to move there so that I have people in range again.
Okay. Well, that's a little annoying for her.
Don't think there's anything else I can really do. 'Cause I've used, I think, all my actions.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I don't have any actions I can take that aren't spells that I could cast.
Aaron, at the end of your turn, Aaron is going to use a legendary action to move forward.
I don't know.
17 temp HP. Okay.
Dinok.
It's so dramatic.
Now I can't do it.
Dinok gets up. Looks between the two major targets. Tim. Sicker.
That's a reasonable response.
And we'll launch a...
Oh, by the way, Valnar hears Dinok say that and he turns around and goes, "When the hell did you get alive?"
Just now, bud. Just now.
I didn't hear no barrel.
Ooh.
Yeah, this is.
Well, guess what?
Hmm.
We about to be in a hentai as Black Tentacles appear,
Oh no!
centered on her.
You had to go there.
Can you give me the spell's description as well?
Yeah, display in VTT. There we go.
Perfect.
Woo, whoop.
I want her sitting right fucking there.
Okay. Sorry, I was just making sure that that it's not like darkness in a sense. You know what I mean?
Nope.
Okay. So
Just
tentacles
Darkness
turn
would like it.
when a creature enters the on a turn or starts its turn there. Dexterity
Thank
saving
you.
I heard that
throw. All right, so she'll make the dexterity saving throw. That's gonna be pretty close. Hold on, what's her dex modifier? That's a dex save of 19.
That is failing because my
Nice.
save DC is 20.
Okay. Let me grab one of my templates. 20-foot square. I'm guessing you want it kind of like that?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, she would be restrained.
And Tim's gonna float on up and Hail Mary.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
30.
Technically it hits her armor class, but she has mage armor up. Or not mage armor, sorry.
Field?
No, what the mirror image. So I'm gonna,
yes.
so I'm gonna
yes.
roll a d20. On a 6 or higher, the attack misses. And I'm rolling it in roll 20 so that everybody can see it.
That's
It's a
higher.
14. So Tim smashes one of the duplicates.
Damn it, Tim. Try harder.
31. And he likes those 30s. Also would hit.
All right.
You're fine. I'm gonna roll another one. I think this time it has to be an 8 or higher. 15.
It's higher.
So that's another duplicate destroyed.
And Enoch is getting up, so
Yeah, I got marker. Alright.
that is a concentration spell, I believe. Black Tentacles. concentration.
Yes, it is. Alright, I'll add concentration to you. There you are. She's in a little bit of a pickle.
Yep.
Yeah, she is.
Anything else for your turn?
Give me 1 second. I could have sworn. Sorry, I'm just looking through my bag of holding.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think I had like a potion in here.
Somewhere.
I do. So now you pulling it out of the bag of holding is that bonus action or is that full action? Because that would be technically be using the bag of holding.
Mm-hmm. Technically, that's a use item object. Our action interaction. So technically, it is an action, especially if it's in the bag of holding.
Okay, so next turn, I guess.
Yeah.
Common heal pot.
It
Piddly.
happens. Okay. That's your turn. Erin is going to release the spell that she has been holding.
Yeah. So here's a question: has it already been cast?
She's holding it, so technically there's parts to it that she still has to do in order to release it. So if you would like to attempt to counterspell, you can.
Yeah. Let me make sure I'm in range.
You are.
I am. So we're casting that at my final 4th level.
Okay.
Best I got.
I gotta double check the level of the spell that she's casting. Okay. So you're gonna have to make an Arcana check as she is casting Cone of Cold.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh no.
Sorry, not Arcana. It's that's my fault. You'll get to don't worry about it. You'll be able to reroll. It's a spell. It's a spell check. So you use your intelligence modifier. So it's a D20 plus your intelligence. Your DC and the DC is 10 plus the spell's level.
23 work.
23 does indeed work, and you counterspell her 5th level Cone of Cold.
So I want to imagine this as she's been holding it, so it does exist. But as she's about to release it, a magical mage hand comes out and bitch slaps her hand, knocking the spell outward.
I love it. I love it. And she kind of just...
Bitch, please.
Of course you're still there.
Wouldn't be me if I wasn't.
Okay.
Quick question, because I had to step away for a sec.
Yeah.
Did Dinox's turn end?
It literally is.
Yeah, it is now. Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, then here you
10
go.
HP?
Oh. Oof.
I've gotten that twice now at that number.
I mean, it's still more than your normal HP, so... Asta.
Louder.
I'm guessing you will stand up. And you're going to shoot something. What do you want to shoot?
I don't recommend doing that.
I wholeheartedly recommend doing that.
I didn't hear her. What did she say?
Everyone.
Oh. Do it.
I recommend not.
Besides my friends. I would like to shoot all the bad guys.
Okay.
That's more like
no fun.
There's a lot of them here.
Well, you opt to shoot all the good guys just to confuse everyone.
The big bad is restrained, meaning you'd have advantage on the attacks.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Let me grab her AC. Okay. Go ahead and make your attack.
Is that this one?
And remind me, you guys have waited on using the oath bow up until this point, right? Are you wanting to use that ability now?
No, remember we saved it for the boss.
Yeah.
But using that oath structure.
Yeah, but I mean, you're just because you're using the oath bow doesn't mean you've been using the oath bow.
The special,
Ability.
yeah, the special ability from that.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. And yeah, she's using the oath bow ability.
Okay. She also does not have Hunter's Mark up anymore.
17.
17 will actually... you have advantage. Roll with advantage.
Yep.
16.
Well, with advantage, 17.
17 is.
17 unfortunately just misses. So you have a second attack.
Right, yeah. Do I roll with advantage for this one as well?
Yeah, they're restrained. Okay. We will take the 21. 21 will hit. However, he has one duplicate left standing. She needs to roll an 11 or higher on this d20. That's a 3. You missed the duplicate and hit her. Go ahead and roll damage.
Hallelujah.
Finally hitting Aaron.
For 24 point. 24. You activated the sworn enemy of the oath bow, so it's 24 points of damage with the Colossus Slayer added into it.
Oh, yes. Ow.
Ow! That's your action. Anything else on your turn?
I flipper the bird.
Okay.
What the?
She's an archer.
Asta, you get 17 temporary hit points from the Twilight Sanctuary. At the end of your turn, because you kind of hurt, she's going to use... What?
Was Tim in range for my thing when it was...
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
There you go, Tim.
Temporary HP.
So we're just gonna count that as his HP, I guess, because I don't have a good way to separate that.
That's fine. You can just count it as like healing in a way for Tim because it's all the same for him.
Yeah.
So you kind of hurt. So Erin is going to use one of her mythic actions to drain the dead.
Oh, here we go. She's healing.
Yep.
That's why I wanted to try and get rid of as many of them as I could.
Mm-hmm. She is going to...
For some reason, choose to drain... I keep wanting to call him Aogen. I don't... That's not his name.
Egan.
Egan.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, better than me. I can't remember his name for the life of me.
Egan.
So, she is going to target... Is this broadcasting? Yeah. She's gonna target these 4 and Tim.
Oh.
I need Tim to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay, I'm closing my eyes to this. He's got a flat roll.
For con?
Yes.
Natural
That's
20.
20.
Oh thank God.
Hey, look, it's heaven and hell.
It is! It's a 20! What is?
That's success, and you take no damage. But these 4
Willingly fail.
willingly fail because they are her minions. And she heals. You watch as all of the wounds on her body knit shut. Yep, okay. That's the end of Asta's turn. That brings us to Katya.
I have nothing more to roll, right?
Roll me a d20.
Whisper?
I don't care.
I whispered it.
Okay.
What did it say?
Okay.
Okay. What do I do with this information?
Describe to me a moment that Katya would want to remember in a time of her possible last moments.
Let me think here. She would be thinking of home, but not the images that have usually been flashing through her head lately of her city on fire and, you know, hordes of demons trying to take over, but more what she remembers, the bustling city streets and her cozy small apartment with all of her research and belongings, the faces of her parents as they sat around the dinner table and laughed and joked and had a good time before her mom went away, that was.
Okay.
Stuff like that.
And that is a moment flashing through your head in this moment. Yet, it is now your turn.
Yet's turn. He is going to I'm debating on if I want to keep Shield of Faith up or not. Is the big thing.
It's up to you.
You know what? Fuck it. Get behind me. I'm going to use my Channel Divinity.
Okay. I don't remember what your channel divinity is.
I am Wall.
Oh! Yeah, post it.
I haven't had much opportunity to use this.
No, I get it.
Everybody's like split.
Yeah, this is my paladin subclass.
There.
There you go. Yeah, so you're doing the wall one, right?
Yep.
Okay. So if you guys stand at any point in time in the squares around Yet here, you will gain a +2 to your AC from his channel divinity. As he braces his shield in front of him and readies himself to be able to, throw it in between attacks and things like that.
Question.
Yeah.
Does that still count if I'm in the air?
It says within 5 feet. So if you're in the air, but within 5 feet of him in the air, yes.
Okay.
But that also means you would no longer be 10 feet in the air, you'd be 5 feet in the air.
Yeah.
So, just so that you're aware. Yeah. Okay, that's your action, right?
That is my action.
Okay.
Bonus action. Bone Claw. Make your strength save.
Can you throw him without
Without attacking? Yes.
No, without raging.
Let's see.
I wasn't sure. I'm not sure. Because this
I feel like
is
you can throw somebody anytime.
I feel like, yeah, it's just while I'm raging, I'm pretty sure.
This is Mighty Impel.
Yeah, Mighty Impel. Yeah, it's while raging. Oh well.
No.
Mighty Impel.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything on here that says you need to be raging.
Okay.
Yeah, you can throw him. He just has to be medium or smaller, which he is.
Yeah.
So yeah, he'll roll a strength save. Ooh, that'll succeed. That's a 26.
Yeah, that succeeds. And it's worth a shot to try and, control.
Oh, absolutely.
where-
Absolutely.
Yeah, that is turn.
Yeah. That'll end your turn, and that'll bring us to...
I don't know if you took damage or if that's higher or lower than what you already have for temp.
I'll take it. I was out of temp HP.
She's smart. She knows she's not in a good position. This has been
Hey, you
fun.
laughing or her?
This has been
Oh, okay.
fun. Unfortunately, we have things to do. Egan, we're leaving, and she is going to cast a massive a spell.
Okay, I'm going to at least attempt.
Your turn has not come back around.
Shit, I forgot.
Mm-hmm. So, I know, and I took that into consideration when I was depending on what was going on. So she is going to cast a spell. Hold on, I might have a cone or a circle for this. Is there one that's just dark? No. Okay, so this is... Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
Shit.
She casts a spell? Oop. It's fine. All of you are plunged into darkness.
Okay.
Except for me.
You're already in darkness. And honestly, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Even if you have the ability to see through magical darkness, you would not be able to see through the darkness.
That's a really fancy darkness.
This is an 8th level spell called Maddening Darkness. In addition to this, I also need everybody to make a wisdom saving throw, please, as shrieking gibberish and maddening laughter begins to echo throughout this sphere.
I hate that one.
Question.
Yeah.
With all of the immunities, charmed, exhaustion, frightened, grapple, paralyzed, petrified, poisoned, prone, restrained, any of those prevent rolls for Tim?
Not per the spell, I don't believe. Let me just double check by opening it up in its full description.
Fuck.
Anyone under Beacon of Hope has advantage on wisdom saves.
Ooh, I will take that.
Oh, interesting. Hold.
That's still better.
I'm gonna write these down. I forgot and didn't see at the time. The saving throws don't occur until the start of your turn.
Oh, okay.
But I'm gonna take these down because I've already had you guys roll them.
Oh no!
We have Valinar.
So, even with Devil's Sight, you can't see through this magical darkness?
I believe so. I'm pretty sure it's one of the few spells.
Devil's Sight you can see in magical darkness.
Yeah, it specifies creatures with just dark vision can't see through it.
Eh.
But it doesn't matter because I'm passed out and
You're not there
a-
anyway for it to matter.
yeah.
Okay, so Dinoc got a 16. I'm just taking him down. That first, did Asta roll twice, or is that 17 yet wisdom save?
It says Asta, so I think she rolled twice accidentally.
Okay. So we'll go with Asta as a 17, which will just leave Tim and Yet still to make saves. But if you guys want to wait till your turns, you can.
Yeah.
What's the save?
Wait
Wisdom.
until your turn.
Yeah, just wait until your turn.
Okay.
So, which will then end her turn. I really want to make. Hi.
No.
I wish.
I want to see if I can just hide this area. That's not what I wanted.
Yeah, it's close enough.
No, I definitely can't see.
I can see that I'm 10 feet in the air.
Yeah, that's. I wanted to just hide the circle. It did not. Where is? Oh, that's weird. Okay, well, I guess I'll just do it this way.
Battlefield is not coming back.
Yeah, I know. Give me a minute. What on earth? Reveal areas. What? I think my roll 20 just had a stroke. I legitimately.
He's like, I'm done.
I legitimately cannot reveal the areas to you guys.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Aaron broke the battlefield. Jesus.
There we
Oh,
go.
there we go. Woo!
Jesus. Okay. We're gonna do this then. Oh wait, will that let me see? You know what? We're gonna do it because then I know that it'll hide it. I mean, it doesn't hide it, but it prevents. Well, actually, I'm curious. Would that change? Oh no, it would change based on that. Okay. All right. So that area you guys can just not see. I thought it would hide it a little bit more. It does not. So, so you guys just cannot see in this area. That'll bring us to the Bone Claw's turn. The Bone Claw is going to move. You know what? I'm gonna just hide the Bone Claw.
There you go.
And I'll hide Aaron because you guys just won't know where they are. That'll do. So the Bone Claw moves. Valnar. Start of your turn. You had rolled the 28 Wisdom saving throw.
Yep.
So you take half the amount of damage.
Okay.
So give me 1 second to roll that.
This is a 9th level spell, so that's gonna be fucking bonkers.
It's not.
Indeed.
It's not terrible. Like in all honesty, I'll be real. It's not terrible damage. The problem is it's such a massive radius that you could be in here for multiple rounds, which is why it gets disgusting. So you succeeded. So you would take 43 points of psychic damage, but that is cut in half to 22 because you succeeded. And I think you're resistant to psychic damage, aren't you?
Yes.
So you take 11 points of psychic damage at the start of your turn.
Okay.
But you can act normally, assuming you're still conscious, that is.
I'm still conscious. Yeah.
Okay.
I can't see Jack, can I?
Nope.
Well, I think I saw her casting a spell.
Yep.
I can't see through it, so I'm assuming this is a magical sword of darkness.
Yep.
We are going to attempt to dispel magic. So.
Okay. Make a wisdom check.
Alright. Luck be a lady. No, luck's not a lady.
Oh.
11
Do
is
we have rerolls? Do we have rerolls?
Yeah.
I'll use a reroll.
Okay.
If everyone's okay with that.
You might have your
More
own.
than okay.
You know, I feel
23.
I feel like this should be like Vert's specialty.
Potentially, yeah. 23 does succeed. However, Erin can see in this darkness, and she is going to cast Counterspell.
Oh.
So the darkness remains. You
Rude.
go to reach up and break the darkness, and you feel the magic in your hand just as it is snuffed out.
Just like all of our hopes and dreams.
Well, anything else for your turn, Dina, Valnar?
Valinar is gonna do something that may or may not be stupid, and he's just gonna fly up 30 feet.
Okay.
So he's gonna go up to 40 feet in the air.
Okay. You are technically still in the sphere.
Okay. That'll be Valnei's turn.
Okay. Dinoc.
Yeah.
You rolled a 16.
Right.
Yeah.
That is a failure.
Figured.
You will take 43 points of psychic damage.
Yeah.
Cool, I still get temp HP. Sorry,
I'm assuming
I was checking my thing.
No worries. Do you go down from 43 points?
Yeah.
Okay. Also means your spell goes away.
Of course it does.
You're not concentrating anymore. What would Tim like to do? Actually, he needs to make the wisdom save.
Yep. He doesn't get advantage because he was right.
Was he in the range of Beacon of Hope?
I don't think so, because
I never counted him as if he was, since he doesn't get healing.
Right. You know what? Because we don't remember, let's say sure. Give him advantage on the wisdom save.
Okay, let's see if it actually goes. 13. Nope.
Unfortunately, no. He takes 43 points of psychic damage. I don't know if he's immune or resistant or what, but psychic damage. So.
Psychic just goes right, just does him.
Okay.
I'm gonna count it as 33 because he does heal 10 a turn.
Yeah, that's fine.
No, he can't see me. He knows where I was due to our magical connection.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to fly to where he thinks I am.
Okay.
And try to grab me.
Okay, I'll say he can use his action to pick you up. Like to grab you. Like he basically spends his action to find you and then picks you up.
And from there, 20 feet. That's 20 feet to go. Yeah, we'll just go here. He's just going in a straight line.
Yeah.
He doesn't know where the sphere ends, so he's just going straight.
Mm-hmm.
He wants me out of there so that he can try to...
No, I don't. I completely understand. Asta, you failed the wisdom saving throw. You take 43 points of psychic damage. Are you still up? Pretty sure no. Oh, I'm sorry. I just didn't hear you very well.
Yeah, you were saying it as you unmuted, so all we hear is
No worries. So Asta also falls down. Katya.
That's me.
We're gonna bypass for now.
Okay.
Yet, please make a wisdom saving throw.
I shall make a wisdom saving throw, and hopefully I pass.
You have advantage because of
I have advantage.
you were a part of Beacon of Hope.
Okay, yes. Thank you, because this is the first character that I do not get base advantage on wisdom saves in this game, but I will still fail at an 11.
Oh, you probably don't have very many levels of paladin.
I have like
like 2
purple paladin spells. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I was just asking because there's I think at 7th level you can add your charisma to saving throws. So 11 fails. You take 43 points of psychic damage.
Oof.
Are you still standing?
Yes.
Okay.
I have 19 HP because of Vert's temp HP.
Okay.
Otherwise, I would have had 3.
And also, just for the record, you guys aren't getting temp HP because I'm 40 feet in the air now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, snap.
Okay. That ends Yet's turn, taking us turn order. You guys know takes us to Aaron. And uncontested, Aaron casts a spell. Valinar, can you make another wisdom saving throw at the start of your turn, please?
How's a nat 20?
It's good.
31.
Yeah, you succeed. Taking a quarter damage. I rolled 44 this time, which is 1 point more than last time, but it makes my math the exact same. So you take another 11 points of psychic damage.
Cool.
That's the start of your turn.
Valinar is just gonna fly up 30 feet again.
Okay.
So he's got 70 feet in the air.
You would just be breaking that distance at 70 feet because it's a 60-foot sphere. So, and she kind of cast it kind of on the ground. So once you get there, you're out of the circle now. You're 70 feet in the air though.
Oh. Well, I think I'm out of counterspell range now.
Potentially.
Unfortunate.
But the only problem is, I only have 1/3 level spell, 1/3 level cast left. And that is the level that Dispel Magic and Mass Cure Wounds, or Mass Healing Word is. I'm gonna attempt to Dispel Magic.
Okay.
So,
ahead and-
Wisdom check.
Yeah, go ahead and make that wisdom check.
Nope.
Do you want to burn another reroll, or are you happy with that result?
Katya, how many rerolls do we have?
Assuming y'all have been updating it. Rerolls.
Did we update it from my last use?
We have not been updating it. It still says 5.
Then we have 4. Since I'm
have
updating
4.
it right now.
Yep. Updated. Fixed.
Are you guys cool if I use another one to try and dispel
Save
it?
lives. Save lives.
So you guys are down to 3 rerolls now. Go ahead and retry that wisdom check.
Okay. Please, nope.
Fuck.
Unfortunately, a 12 is not enough.
Well,
Damn.
oh, I thought okay. Sorry, I thought I got this updated for the 3 and it didn't take. There we go.
Okay.
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 Well,
Dinoc,
Yep.
oh,
start of your turn. Because you cannot make a wisdom save, you immediately fail 1 death save.
Oh, okay.
And then I need you to make a death saving throw.
Okay, it was
you have
slash.
advantage from
Yeah.
Beacon of Hope.
Slash. G.
R.
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 And then
2d20.
yeah, 2d20. Okay.
Okay. No.
Now I need a wisdom save from Tim.
Yeah.
15 is not enough. Tim will take 44 points of psychic damage. Or 34 with the health regen.
Yeah.
So
And he's going to just use his entire movement until he breaks out.
okay, so he's gonna move. Oh, I'm sorry. You did it. Okay. You guys are out of the darkness. That was Dinoc. Asta. You fail a death save. And then I need you to make me a death save, please.
What are you doing?
You got hit while you were down.
How does that
How does that count?
Be glad it was a spell effect, not just one, not a melee attack. That would have been 2. Go ahead and make a death save, please. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. That brings us to Yet. Make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Cat is just chilling.
Mm-hmm. Like a villain.
Ah,
More like cuz a villain.
natural 1.
You take
But-
4.
Ooh.
Huh?
Yep, natural 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you forget it already?
Oh yeah.
Advantage from beacon of hope.
Elephants don't forget.
Yeah.
Oh, there you
13.
go. 13 still fails.
I was still close enough.
You take 44 points of psychic damage.
Okay, so Yet is down now too.
Okay. End of your turn. Brings us to the start of Aaron's turn. Aaron. No longer being within range. Both her summons and spell drop
Ooh,
as the magical radius and energy, as the distance between her and that has become too great.
Valinar is the
Valinor,
only one up.
you are the only one standing.
God damn it.
Flying,
Again?
technically. Flying, technically. Well, you and Tim are chilling. 70 feet in the air. From this distance, even though it's dark out, with your dark vision,
Yeah.
from this height in the air, you see Dinok's limp body in Tim's hands. Asta and Yet both prone on the ground beneath you. And in the far north distance, you can see Katya just amongst the roots of a tree.
Well,
It is your turn, and we're going to kind of continue through this just because there are people who are dying.
okay, so
Priorities. Remember who you love, Valinar.
well, I also know that Katia has probably been
Either dead
been
at
like
this
that.
point,
It's
or
either dead or stable. Stable.
you don't hear her complaining. So
Yeah. I guess first things first. We will drop 10 feet.
Okay. So you're 60 feet now.
Use actually that would put me, so I would still be like, would I be too high up to grab Yet with a healing word?
No, I always use the furthest the furthest measurement, because fuck the Pythagorean theorem.
Okay.
If it's either so like where you are currently and Katya. Ooh, that's not the right one.
woo.
It would be one.
It would be the
10 or
100.
whatever
Yeah, it'd be the 100 or 110 or whatever it is, rather than the 60 that you are. It's always the greater
Okay.
measurement.
So technically, I'm 60 feet from Yet.
Mhm.
Okay.
And
We're
you'd
gonna
be
quickly
80
use.
from Dinok.
Okay. And that would also be 60 from. Okay. Actually, if we're doing that, I know Dinok's gone down more than the other guys. So we'll move the 20 feet here, and healing where Dinoc first.
He gets max. And I'm sorry, I have to step away for just one moment.
Okay.
So how much do I get?
9.
Hey, that's almost as much as me.
And that's only. I would be able to get everyone all at once if I wouldn't have tried to have dispelled the darkness.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But if you had succeeded, you would have stopped this from actually happening, so...
Yep. The dice, they just don't like us.
Honestly, if we all survive, it's a miracle.
The fact that I'm able to be revived by you in this instant is a freaking miracle. I should be dead.
You should have been dead a long time ago.
Yes. I should
Hey,
have been
guys.
dead at the very fucking beginning.
I'm back. I'm
So I,
sorry.
have a, so I have a question. Why is it whenever we always have a near party wipe, is Valinar like the only player character left alive? Left standing.
Because he's got a pretty high AC and a fair amount of hit points. And the entire time, you were always just out of range of her spells. Like,
Yes.
I kid you not. So when she was moving up towards you, she was moving up towards you to cast a powerful spell on you. But the range of it was like 30 feet the entire time. So you were always just 40 feet away from her. And then Dinoc prevented her from being able to move. And that's when she changed to the cone of basically to the cone of cold.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So okay. You healed Dinoc, and then it's Dinoc's turn.
Where is she? As I
No
sit up,
idea.
I see no one. I instruct Tim to move me to Asta. I pull out that last healing potion I have,
So
and that's my turn. That's
Yeah.
all, right?
yeah, because it's an action to pull it out of the bag of holding, and then it's an action to feed her.
Now, here's the question. That was only 30 feet from Tim. He still got his action.
I mean, I would say make a dexterity check for Tim just because he's so massive and she's little. But it's not a very high DC. Dexterity or
Well, he's got-
acrobatics, I don't know what he's more better at.
He has literally nothing. It's a +0.
Okay,
Squishes Asta.
don't roll a 1. Ooh, okay. He had to beat a 5.
So, potion on Asta.
Yep, go ahead and roll that. It's 2d4 plus 4, I think.
So you heal for 9.
Asta gets
Again, 9.
Mm-hmm.
9, 9, 9, 9,
Okay.
9.
Asta's stable. Asta, do you want to do anything on your turn to help out with healing or no?
Asta?
Doesn't Asta know cure wounds?
Oh, wife.
I mean, she can't get there either way, so because she's prone.
Am I alive to do anything?
Yeah, you're alive because you have HP, but you can't get up.
She's
She
prone.
can get up and walk 15 feet.
Mm-hmm. But it's 30 feet of the map size.
You're 30 feet away.
I have 9 HP, but am I up? Am I able to move?
You can move 15 feet.
So 1.5 squares. I'll be generous and say the 1.5 would put you in the second if you wanted to move up to yet. And then if you want to cast Cure Wounds, I'll allow it.
Did you just say yes?
Nice.
For what it's
yeah,
yet
you-
is still under Beacon of Hope.
Yep. So you actually, you get 11.
Sweet.
Okay.
Wow, our ranger did better healing than the cleric.
Well, considering all the cleric has access to right now, and he's 60 feet in the air,
Yeah.
all he can do is healing word.
Speaking of the cleric, because we're gonna skip yet because I know he doesn't really have any healing. I don't think you have.
Actually, wait, I do have healing.
Because
Oh, you
you
do?
are he is a paladin.
I am a paladin.
Oh, I guess I forget they get the lay on hands at that level. Okay, so
Yeah.
you stand up for half your movement. So you have
action.
Mhm.
Lay on hands.
on yourself.
Yeah.
Valinar.
Well, 30 feet, 30 feet. Okay.
Don't mind me, I'll
Boom.
just hang out over here.
And I think that I am, yeah,
Just out of range.
as always.
I picked a good spot to die.
Um,
Well, fall down.
D-Doc, what would you
Well-
like to do?
Sorry, just real
Mhm.
quick. Actually, no, never mind.
D-Doc, what would you like to do?
Tim is going to dash with me still being held.
Yep.
Oop.
Because even if I don't have anything, I still don't want to lose anyone.
I get it.
Like,
Asta?
technically, Dino, just got his wife back.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to lose a friend.
This is true. Asta, yet? Is there anything that you guys would like to do?
I don't think so.
Stay alive.
Yeah.
Not a problem.
You're
The
trying.
enemy doesn't seem to be here.
Where's the fun in staying alive?
Okay. Valinar.
You started that.
Uh,
I know. Oh my god, this thing.
there. And we're just gonna go ahead and
Try.
healing word Kadia and hope it works.
Okay. As you... Oh, that's not the right one.
Oh, how sad.
As you
Jesus.
cast the spell, and it washes over Katia's body, your breath holding in your chest for a moment. And Katia, you gain 7 HP and come back to
Holy shit!
You don't want to know how close it was that whole time.
Did you literally have like 2 death saving throws and
When we started tonight, I was already at 2 failures and 1 success from last time. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna make a second character because I'm pretty sure I'm about to die. You know, I got Aaron standing over me. I've got 2 failures, and I've got all the powers I need to make sure I can turn 1 failure into a success. But beyond that, if I fail twice, I'm done.
And I want to point out too, his last death saving throw, because he tied it up 2-2. His last death saving throw, he rolled a 9, which is a failure, and he used that D12 that I gave him last week.
I got a 10.
And to push it to a 10, which is what he needed in order to succeed. Excuse me. Also, Katya, if Aaron would have made another successful medicine check on you after you went to 2-2, she would have killed you.
Oh.
But she never. The one medicine that she
failed.
checked was not high enough because she's not proficient in medicine because she's a necromancer.
Ironic.
No, not necessarily. You don't need to know medicine on how to stitch a body together. It might be wrong, but you don't need medicine to do it.
I think the arms go down here.
That's how you get abomination and horror stories. So it wasn't high enough. And so she didn't check on you again because she was getting annoyed with Valinar and wanted to take him out.
Yes.
And
Valinar just flying around.
So she just didn't check on you again. Otherwise, she would have killed you.
I was anticipating that that's what was going to happen. So
You literally being 2-1 at the beginning of the session saved your ass from her. Because she's like, oh, this guy's on the brink of death.
Yeah.
He goes, and she's just kind of like.
Alone.
Now, I will say, if Dinoc wouldn't have been healed for a lot, whenever he went down that one time, she would have used magic missile to hit you, Dinoc, and Valinar. Just to knock two of you down and to hurt Valinar a little bit.
So everything just happened to be very lucky.
Oh yes, absolutely.
In my favor.
No, luck is A, Dinoc surviving. B, your death rolls and all that bullshit. C, her leaving the area just enough.
So
Problem
very
though.
quickly, because I know it's midnight.
Mhm.
Katya,
Right.
as you come back to consciousness, breathing again, your friends, one of them flying in the air, the rest of them rushing to your side. Is there anything you want to say to the party before? Or is there anything you would like to say to your party as they approach?
Yeah. What the hell took you all guys so long? Or how long has it been actually? Has it been? It's been like a minute, right?
I mean, at
Maybe?
this point in time, yes.
Wait, hang on. Let me check something real quick. Because if it's been a minute,
That was a
I'm imagining
fight.
you're well. It was only I mean, at most it was probably 5 rounds, I want to say, and then she disappeared. I think on round 6.
okay.
Feels
about a
hell a
minute.
lot longer.
I was gonna
than
say
that.
because if it's been a minute, Valinar's just about to fall out of the sky.
Well, I'm imagining you're lowering yourself now that Katya is conscious.
Okay, so Katya says that, and Dino's just like, she's fine.
I swear, I've been lying here for a week.
Pop. And you get
And as
naked.
you guys take a moment to collect yourselves, bring up your wounded, lick some of your wounds. As dawn is beginning to break, you see a new direction of light, and you begin to hear screams and see fire coming from the city that you guys are just outside of,
Well, shit.
which I believe is Catullus.
Oh boy.
And none of us are in the fighting condition to do anything about it.
Hey guys, how about we take a nice long nap and then fight them?
And that's where we'll end it for tonight.
Oh my god.
Great. So the city next to us is on fire. Aaron has escaped, and this only means that going forward, Aaron and Palama are now going to be on even higher alert with possibly greater reinforcement, knowing that we're
And-
here trying to stop them.
Worst case scenario, Paloma and Aaron are in the same battlefield together, working
Mhm.
together.
And we couldn't even take Aaron. And Egan is
Alright.
out there too.
All right, y'all.
So that's gonna
I'm
be
gonna
fun.
have an anxiety attack this entire next week, so
You guys, thank you guys all so much for joining us tonight. I had a blast. I know the party had fun. Again, Rona, I'm sorry.
It's all
but-
good.
But sometimes
Hey,
shit
but I
happens.
came prepared because I was definitely worried I was about to lose my character.
Yeah.
Of
I think
5
about-
years now? 4 years?
Almost 5. It'll be 5 years we've been
Eesh.
doing this campaign in April.
I mean, wouldn't be the first time she's died, and definitely not the first time she's been close to death.
So we
No,
will
but I don't think she's coming back again.
we will be back in March for some more D&D.
And next time I see Erin, I'm putting her in the wall of force, and I'm going to see how she likes it. Like, go ahead, stay right there.
No.
Thank you guys all so much for joining us. Enjoy your weekend and have a good night. Good night, everyone.
night all.
Night.
Yep.